Next, we're going to add a details header here. So we're going to have some text here. Now, the way we're going to organize this is we are inside of a row here. So row things are going to be organized horizontally, which is to our advantage. Where is that happening? Well, all of this is happening where? It's happening in our row inside of our movie details header with poster. So all of this. So let's add something else to our row. In fact, if you want to see, I can put just a text here. And you can see this is in a row because things are left to right, right? Horizontally. That's not what we want. What we want here is we want to put a little bit of space between this hello here, which is not going to be hello, but whatever we're going to put here, we're going to put a space in between these two widgets. Now, there's different ways to do this, one of which is actually called sized box, right? So if you say sized box like that, it's very neat, a little widget that allows us to put height and width. And of course, since it's a widget, we can also pass in a child, okay? A child widget. This is usually used to create this space and that we have control on how wide or how tall this space is. So in this case, I'm going to just use the width and give it about 16. So if you save this, let's go ahead and put a hello for now. So we can see, say hello. And you can see now there is that nice space that we wanted. So the bigger this number, of course, the bigger the space we'll see. Okay, very good. But what do we really want here? I'm going to put actually an expanded because I want to give more space around if need be. And for the child, I'm going to pass the movie detail header like this. Say details header. Okay. And of course, we're going to pass a movie object. Haven't created this. No problem. I'm going to go ahead and create right now. So we have our movie detail class. Of course, he always does this. Let's just stay less and pass it like that. Very good. So our movie detail here is going to obviously have a movie property. So final movie. Let's make sure we have our constructor. Nice. And I want to take this and put at the bottom of this movie there, movie poster. Okay, it doesn't matter, but I just like to organize this way. All right, so for our container here, I'm going to just pass a column. The reason why I'm passing a column is because even though we are inside of a row, I'm going to have a column here, which I'm going to have things laid out vertically. Does it make sense? I'm going to use the cross to say cross alignment to start. So everything is going to start from the left. We are going to, first of all, pass text here. The first text I am going to pass is movie, and I'm going to get the year of the movie. And I'll put a dot there, maybe space between. Gonna put another movie, get genre, and I want all of this to be uppercase. So what I can do, because it's a string, I can say dot to uppercase. Voila, just like that. Notice if I go back, you can see now we have this 2012 action sci-fi thriller. I can go to, let's say, 300, and I can go to Narcos 2015. It's still going. We have a dash there to signify that it's still happening. Just like that, we have a movie detail header there. Okay, we still have to do some work, but at least we have that showing. Let's style this a little bit. Text style, I want font weight to be font weight about 400. And let's give color. How about colors? We've never done this. We can say amber. Is that a good color? Let's see. Nope, that's not a great color. Cyan, perhaps. Okay, that's fine. Or we can just go ahead and use something like indigo. Let's say indigo. Accent like this. And you can see it's over there. Okay, maybe it's out of character. Let's go ahead with maybe cyan. Okay, it doesn't really matter. We're just playing with things here. Okay, there we go. Looks decent. So next, we're going to add another text widget here that will have a movie title like this. Save. You can see this is Narcos, obviously, and all of that is automatic because we've set everything up. We're passing along our object. Look how easy this is. Okay, looking very good. And we're going to make this style a little bit bigger. So text style, font weight. Going to make this about 500. Size, let's make this 32. All right, it's pretty big. And continuing, I'm going to add another text. Now, this text here, because we know, looking back at our data here, the text we're going to be getting is going to be the plot. Now, this plot can have a lot of text. We need to make sure that if in case is that we may have more than one line or 10 lines, we want to make sure that all of that fits there and we have that flexibility. Now, when it comes to text, there's other things or other widgets we can invoke to make sure that everything looks good, at least the way we want them to look. What I mean by that is for text, we can actually invoke the reach text. If you say reach text, it gives us other properties we can pass, like inline span and so many other things, right? I'm going to pass a text span, which takes a style because we need to stylize it. So text, let's say text style, and I want the font size to be about 12. Okay, I want a font weight. Font weight, in this case, I want this to be about font weight 300. Very good. And still inside of our text span here, we're going to pass children, right? Because it allows us to pass children. In this case, the text span children is going to be of type text span. Makes sense. There we go. Looks like I don't need colons. There we go. Now, inside here, I can pass all sort of text spans. So I'm going to say text span. Okay, I can pass a string there. So the first text is going to be movie.plot. Okay. And if I want to add more text span here that will expand, I can say something like text. I can say more dot. Save that. You can see now that we have the plot and it says more. Now we can change the color to signify, to make it so that it actually looks like a link of some sort, even though we're not going to make it clickable, but it's always nice to have something like that. So I'm going to say text style, give color, colors.indigo, like this. So save. Now you can see there is that nice color there. Okay, it looks more professional. We can go to 300, for instance, and it looks really nice. Now we can change if you want. Obviously, instead of 12, we can say 13. Okay, make it a little bit bigger for you to see, but you can play around with that, no problem. And just like that, folks, we have a very decent app working here. It looks much better, and we've been learning a lot. Okay, we're doing a lot of great things here. So there is 2013. That's the year of the movie. The genre is biography, comedy, crime. Let's see, Legend, that was 2007, drama, horror, and sci-fi. And of course, we have the title and the synopsis, or in this case, just the plot.